Hey guys, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. We're going to sit here and talk about what this guy has to say. I'm going to tell you guys about who this guy is, who he represents, and we're going to talk about his what he has to say right here. But first of all, hey, this is Bonehead Truckers, and if you ain't subscribed, I don't know what to tell you, but we are the news.
I'm the news.
That's right. We are the news here. And listen, I'm telling you what. I just say, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave a nasty comment if you want to. Hey, this guy is executive vice president of OOIDA, Owner Operator Independent Drivers Association. You'll hear me say OOIDA. You guys may not know who OOIDA is, because OOIDA does not market towards younger people, newer people in the industry as a bunch of old codgers. Listen, I respect all the old codgers, but hey, they're outdated. Now, this guy's kind of full of himself, but he's merely a puppet. So let's talk about what he has to say right here.
Hey, it's Louis Pugh here, the Executive Vice President, Owner Operator Independent Drivers Association. I just want to take a quick minute to talk about non-domicile CDLs and English proficiency. First and foremost, as you all know, OOIDA has been leading that fight.
No, we don't know you've been leading that fight, because you haven't been leading that fight. You just been following on the coattails of American Truckers United, and I'm about to prove it.
It's really scary to believe and think that most lawmakers on Capitol Hill didn't even know anything about non-domicile CDLs or this English proficiency until I testified this spring on the Hill.
So this is a lie that he's sitting there saying that he was the one that triggered it all. He testified on March 26, 2025, when indeed American Truckers United, they worked with Arkansas lawmakers to introduce House Bill 1569 February 24th, 2025. Over a month later, and they made national headlines. Everybody was talking about what American Truckers United was doing in Arkansas, and in my opinion, it triggered stuff going on in Washington, D.C. a month later. Okay, so to sit here and say that you were the one, this sounds like a desperate plea to me, because they've been losing memberships, including myself. I plan on canceling my OOIDA membership. They have gotten a lot of blowback for what they're doing, and this is damage control.
Since then, President Trump, thankfully, has been listening. He signed an executive order to make English language proficiency the law of the land on the highways.
Oh, it wasn't the wreck in Austin? It wasn't the wreck in Austin. Oh, it wasn't the Mother's Day wreck in Chattanooga? It was all because of OOIDA. Is that what it is? It's all because of you? Where have you been in the last several years when we've had so many freaking illegal immigrants and all these foreigners coming in and taking our jobs? Where was OOIDA? Where was OOIDA? But because now when American Truckers United comes in, you guys want to steal the freaking credit? You guys want to have the credit?
And then in September, an IFR came out from DOT, which then took care of the non-domicile CDL issue, which has all been good. The thing we have to remember, though, is if there's another president, another administration, this could all be rolled back. This could all go away. So what we need now is a bill from Congress to codify this and make this the law of the land. That's not a rule, but a regulation. And we have that. Congressman Rouser worked with the Trump administration and DOT to come up with this bill that we have out now, 5688.
Notice how he says we, as if they had something to do with writing it. Let me tell you guys something. I've been covering 5688, and this does not get rid of non-domicile CDLs. It absolutely doesn't. And it actually leaves a lot of loopholes. Okay, so the next secretary, because if you look at the verbiage right here, and I've showed this and I will continue to show it, if you sit there and you see this where it says to be determined by the secretary, That's an open-ended. So the next secretary that comes in under the next administration can go and sit there and say approve. When all you have to do is sit there, because listen, they are saying that we are allowing people with visas to come in to the United States of America and drive a truck. This is what this bill is saying. When you have American Truckers United, you have Bonehead Truckers, you have FreightX, you have all these people sitting there saying, just get rid of the non-domicile CDLs. Get rid of them. No visas in trucking. Get rid of them. If you want to make a law, that's a law you need to do. That one. Because if you make law where foreigners are allowed to drive a truck, at the discretion of the secretary, because this is what 5688 says. This is what you're praising there, Louis. This is what you think that this is great, and it's not. It's got loopholes in it. Okay? This does not fix the problem. It codifies the problem. Just as you say. And you guys are writing this. And here's the deal. You guys had so many opportunities over the years. ATA put out this memo, okay? Sitting there talking about what this non-CDLs can do is to allow foreigners driving trucks. The ATA pushed this, and it looks like you're pushing it too. You guys are working with the ATA. Look at what you do. Look, are you hearing what you're saying? OOIDA in 5688, this is not the answer. Get rid of foreigners and trucks.
Go to Fighting for Truckers now and support that bill. Tell your lawmakers to support that bill, because this bill is nothing more than codifying what DOT and President Trump has already done and wanted. And I know all truckers out there have been excited and happy for all these things that's happened over the last 6-8 months. And now we need to get this bill across the finish line. So support 5688. Thank you, truckers, for what you do. We appreciate it. And you keep America moving and be safe out there.
Look, you're fighting us all by yourself. You're fighting the resistance all by yourself. You're just a puppet. You look like this. Now, this wasn't my idea to post this right here. It was someone else's. Like, look at this. It's just like him. But it's freaking absolutely true. I respect this guy. Don't get it twisted. I respect this guy right here. But he's wrong. OOIDA is wrong. The ATA is wrong. All these representatives signing on to this is wrong. This whole bill is wrong. Get rid of it. Like I said, where were you guys at? Where were you guys at these past 5, 6, 7 years when all these people were coming in? But it wasn't for freaking ATU, American Truckers United, coming in here and stirring the pot, getting things rolling, okay? And then all of a sudden, you guys, OOIDA, want to go and take credit when most of the time you're freaking sleeping. Oh, Todd Spencer up there, snoozing, just snoozing up there, while you have Shannon Everett doing the work, okay? And guess what? They're getting even more powerful. American Truckers United is getting even more powerful because you know why? They just are. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just let you guys sit there and, oh man, what's going on over there? I'm not going to give you their secrets. I'm not going to give you their playbook. I'm just not. But there is a playbook and I've seen it. And guess what? You guys are going to be sitting there stuck. What in the world we do wrong? What'd you do wrong? Taking a nap. Collecting money. Collecting the dues. Okay? On cruise control. Getting complacent. Okay? American Truckers United, 100% for free. Okay? You can always go to their website and donate. But they are 100% for free. I mean, OOIDA's not for free. Okay? ATA, American Trucking Associations, is not for free. These guys, American Truckers United, are doing everything out of their own pocket. Okay? When you guys are collecting money. And this is the reason why you're doing this video, Louis, is because you see things going the wrong way and it'll affect your membership. Okay, your membership's dying off anyway because of old age. It just is. All right, it's time we come together and we stop non-domicile CDLs. Non-domicile was not even intended for foreigners to come in. It was intended to say, you know what, if me down here in Texas went up to Springfield, Missouri to go to Prime to get my CDL, okay, and I test up there, I'm a non-domicile. Well, I think if we get non-domicile CDLs out of the way, then, you know, and not have non-domiciles at all means I'd have to test in my home state, and I'm good with that. I go to a trucking school and, you know, do it here. Shoot, a lot of these independent trucking schools that aren't CDL mills would actually probably love that. I'm just sitting there saying, hey guys, share this out. I appreciate you guys watching. Do not support 5688. It's more the same. It just makes foreigners to come into this country for good, for permanent, to drive trucks permanently. Okay, it makes visas and trucking permanent. Okay, this is not what we want. This is not American first. This is not American truck drivers first. It's American truck drivers last. Bonehead Truckers, we gone. Save 20% on Loadboard Pro for 6 months if you click my link. You gotta click my link. You just can't go there and get it. You gotta click my link to do it. You get quick and easy access to live high quality loads in real time. Negotiate the pay you deserve with industry leading rate tools and build relationship with trusted brokers. Okay, 6 months, 20% off. You're saving $190 over 6 months is how much you're saving. Truckstop.com. That's who Bonehead Truckers has partnered with. Click my link. Just don't go to truckstop.com. You ain't gonna find my link, okay? And you ain't gonna find this deal. All right, so click the link. It's sent there in the description below.